GH God on the Wisp deserves to win on one of his signature heroes, so there you go.
Well, if Liquid take this game, that means that they will be once again the champion for the Starladder League Invitational. Let's find out if LGD can push them to a 5th game, or if this is indeed it for them here in this tournament. Over
pressure on him. Oh, look at that. Sleep plus Astral and to claim the room.
Yeah, no chance of LGD taking that one, as Miracle's able to pick up the bounty down bottom. Matuma giving a bit of a rundown onto Arme with the backup of GH. Has that first point in the rocket barrage, brings Arme down low.
Oh, so they're running an aggro with Gyro and putting Brew mid.
FY?
FY dropping quite low.
Okay, so this sort of laning decision from they do move into Kuro, and Kuro taking a lot of damage here from the creeps, and with the Ignite taking him down, Kuro gets very low. Miracle has to hold back. X-Nova Zoga with an Astral. Kuro has to be careful when he comes in like that.
Started getting a lot of hits from the creep wave under that Scorch, under that Infernal Blade. GH just actually dies.
Yeah, that is going to be the first kill of the game, going the way of LGD. Matuma Man was trying to chase down FY.
Yeah, that's a...
These lanes working out infinitely better for
Dodging
LGD
the clap
compared to the last game. And War, he's manning up. 1v1 onto Mind Control. Is he going to have the orb up again soon? No, still a few seconds, so can't quite finish the kill. Mind Control does have a Sal.
Yeah,
we're unable to
Miracles,
in game 3.
Gotta be careful up top here.
Again, the Astral, making sure an Infernal Blade doesn't come down straight away. And now, in fact, GH coming in with a tether. Miracle wants to try and turn. FY's there, though. Miracle and GH can't afford to go too crazy between the two of them against these 3 heroes.
Good defensive TP there by GH.
Chalice tries to close the gap. Another Astral from Miracle holds him back. Proving to be a little difficult to actually put a dent into the OD, but they are keeping Miracle pushed away from the creeps and very much behind in terms of CS in comparison to the other cores on the map.
Yeah, Ame's full free farming, and OD is only 14 last hits to the 21 of the Doom, and the 30.
Amazing puck game. This could be the one that we've been waiting for, though.
Yep.
Up top, GH caught in the kinetic field. Miracle able to get a few arcane orbs onto Nova, not quite enough to finish off the Ogre.
Decent instacks though, starting to hit a little bit harder. The LGD, all 3 lanes, looking very, very nice for them.
There is this movement here, because the spam ping came out, I believe, from GH. He did ping that area of the map, knowing that something was coming across, but it might not be enough knowledge to save him, though, as in goes the wall straight away. The kinetic field gets dropped down by FY, holding GH and Miracle in place. GH to fall, Kuro's going to TP in, but a quick glimpse from FY takes Kuro straight out of the top lane. LGD move in, and they claim both the lives of GH and Miracle as they continue to just absolutely crush that top lane.
Great first shapeshift usage in mid lane. Does look like they want to go for the dive here onto the puck with the tether onto the Wind
Spirit. He's got the phase shift up in a second and has got the 1 charges. I think with the orb play he could get out. No, great control. Holds him up in the air. He can't jump to the orb. Now he's stuck in position. He can't get out. And Liquid will find something in return for the losses up top. And the losses up top do continue as the tower is taken as well by the push of Arme's Lycan.
Matu has to be the one to make all this pressure to bring the space back for Liquid. They will not get themselves a kill.
So they can find anything more with the rotation of the Jara. Bring him away from that bottom lane, will give space to Chalice. He's going to get rooted here. We'll see if he can tether his way out of this one. Has he got anything to fly towards? He does have Matuma Man. Just in the neighborhood in time, will manage to provide GH the chance to get out. Mid lane though, they drop the Dream Coil. They know the Mind Control doesn't have the Primal Split. They want to get involved on him. They get the glimpse back, trapping him in the kinetic field. They surround him, but Matuma Man's trying to dump the cooldown. Fire Blast holds him in place, but it's enough time for the homing missile to connect onto Arme. They get the kill, they lose GH in return, but Matuma Man continues to chase down Nova, secures the double kill for the side of Liquid. Down bottom at the same time, Chalice moves in, drops the Doom down onto Kuroki. We'll get a support kill in mid lane. The fight's not finished quite yet. Somna's had the invis. He sets up onto Mind Control, doesn't quite have enough burst. Has to draw himself out to safety. Matuma Man's looking for the chase, but there is a phase shift available, so Somnus will be able to dodge the missile and keep himself back to the safety of his own.
Carrying around an HP potion, or that one of those salves as that IO, so he can not only heal himself but his teammates up when he does go for those tether plays.
And look at this move from LGD. They're bringing the numbers down on him, but TPs are coming through. Arme pops the shapeshift. See where he's going to make a beeline for first. He's actually running straight away from the missile, trying to draw them out. He sets up with a 3-man Dream Coil laid down by Somnus. They burst down GH. Matuma Man and Mind Control still relatively scary. They do know LGD that there is the Primal Split available. They're trying to back off, but Kuroki has the sleep into the cooldown. Chalice left behind as it seems. X-Nova trying to do his best to help, but his best interest is to get out of there. As they have to accept that Chalice is gone, Matuma Man getting himself another kill. As you say, continuing to keep up these movements. Staying at the top of the network, and X-Nova, he is going to be chased as well. He comes back into vision of the gyro. Rocket barrage and homing missile connect onto this Ogre Magi, and Matuma Man will be able to find himself another. X-Nova looks for the deny to the neutrals, but it's not going to happen in time. Mega kill streak for Matuma Man. Mid lane Miracle moving in onto Somnus. The uphill miss, buying some time. It's not enough. Mind Control comes in with a slap, finishes off the kill. Arme's in the center of this order. The primal split. The Sanity's Eclipse is dropped. No messing around from Liquid as they dispatch of the Lycan. GH having some trouble with the walls. The balls will be enough. No, they won't. He will fall, but mid lane's the main focus as Miracle continues to dive in. Takes down FY. They're trying their best to turn LGD, but they're only down to the last two alive. Chalice and Nova, but the control from Kuro. The sleep onto the Ogre. The feed strip onto the Doom. They are able to do it. Liquid get the team wipe. Miracle finds a triple kill.
Love to deny.
They've got the glimpse.
Get the glimpse.
Mind Control, trap into the Static Storm. There's a nightmare from Kuro, but it's not going to do anything to save the Brood. LGD cuts down one, take the tower, bottom lane though, Somnus being dove upon, does have the phase shift, dodges off the cooldown. You have the wraparound coming in from Chalice, LGD trying to see if they can punish Matuma Man on GH as they look for the way out, but the Doom's drop onto the IO, no escape for GH. The walls are out hunting for Matuma Man, but they haven't got any way to cancel the TP. Matuma Man will make it back to safety. LGD getting some kills, maybe even some more as Arme with the shapeshift bringing the Centaur in, getting the vision onto Kuro, who gets glimpsed back into the kinetic field. He goes, he's held in place. LGD hitting back hard as quickly as they let up the kills to Liquid.
Yeah. Action.
His eyes on FY ready to turn, pops the glimpse, takes Matuma Man away from himself. Chalice actually charges straight in onto GH. He wants to try and find this fight, but Miracle and Kuro are in the neighborhood. Chalice has to be careful. Actually, a relocate out from GH as he heads himself back to base. They're going to be waiting to try and catch him on the return. He will have the tether. See if they can hold him in place. I believe they'll have the glimpse back up. They glimpse him back, they've got the Thunderstrike upon him, FY trying to get in range and he finds it. There's the glimpse, drags GH back into the clutches at the remainder of LGD.
10 heroes running at the mid lane at the 13-minute mark. You saw even Mike.
Primal split. Arme's on the high ground though, he is going to get jumped on, tries to go for the shapeshift, but a quick beam grip from Kuro holds him in place. Oh, he still gets the time to get it off. Can he get himself away from the missile? He's running. Arme might just be able to lift this. He gets himself away. The smoke saving him from the flat cannon hit from Matuma Man, and now LGD look for the turnaround. Matuma Man gets burst down by maybe. The Doom's out onto GH. That's 2 down on Liquid. They've lost the disruptor. But overall, if Chalice can get himself out, this is going to be a fight well spent for LGD. As he'll hide in the tree line, the Primal Split unable to finish off the job, and now Mind Control, he's got to try and run. Kuro's down the sidelines, Infernal Blade comes down from Chalice, Miracle was down in the tower, but he's being silenced up by the Waning Rift. Doom caught down, Miracle has to self-astral himself, Mind Control with Kuro will finish off Chalice's Doom on the sidelines, but Miracle, the bigger kill, is given up in the mid lane. LGD cut him down, and what a save there of Arme, and the majority of those planets in.
FY, is he going to get another catch? The missile stun actually doesn't allow him to get the kinetic field down.
He'll try for it, but indeed, a little too speedy on Matuma Man. Gets himself out of the range of it. GH is there as well with the tag.
So blowing up that Wisp is definitely the target.
GH, he relocates out straight away. You can already see Chalice trying to find his allies that are going to be looked to tether towards from GH. Arme coming in as well. They surround this IO. Can they take him in time before he gets himself out? They can. They rip him apart before he can get himself back to his buddies. GH down. Their own, and bam, they finally catch. The glimpse is going to be off the mark though. FY. Bit of a misplay there. Doesn't fully control Mind Control, as Mind Control is able to get out scot-free.
That was a bit awkward. It did look like
Thoughts of Liquid.
That Invis rune. GH. Where's the Necro book?
Hasn't quite got it out as of yet.
He's looking for him.
He is. Nova in the neighborhood. Arme, if he comes in and pops that book, he will spot GH.
They're looking for someone else.
He is indeed. The Astral's already there to hold back some of them, but Arme, he's found Miracle, wraps around, and Miracle will be saved.
Relocate.
More to the side though. And Chalice is there. Chalice is in position to just drop the Doom straight away. Chase down the OD. GH did not expect to take Miracle into that. Now they'll look for the turn liquid. Beam Script up onto the Doom. They'll find Chalice in return. 1-for-1 at the moment, but LGD still trying to fight. Thunderstrike on Kuro. The Necro books as well, pushing him back. Arme's shapeshift has worn off. Kinetic field down. Jump forward from Somnus. 3-man Waning Rift into the Dream Coil. Burst down a second. The BKB's been committed by Matuma Man, but Somnus able to jump himself out of it. He's thinking about going back in. The Shrine is there. Matumaman's BKB wearing off. He's got to be careful if Somnus has the phase shift. Down bottom, FY and Nova being pushed away by mind control. They've got to think heavily about this one, LGD, because GH is back in. They don't want to try and stick around for the fight, as the rest of them will opt to disengage. So ends there.
Gold because of the Bruce split coming out before the Disruptor ulti, as well as the debut of that BKB on the Gyrocopter, even if it was at the very last instances of the fight. So Dagon pretty much finished up on maybe. That's going to help them a whole lot to be able to get that burst in. Oh, bottom lane.
GH and Matsumaman able to chase down Chalice.
Okay. Happy with that one.
Just say there's that down.
You have to be careful here.
I mean, Arme's committing the shapeshift. He wants to try and chase down for kills outside of the pit, and mind control, as you say, has Primal Split ready to pop. Pops it immediately.
Doesn't kill the books just yet. Now he does. So
that's one of them.
The big threat that LGD did have, the shapeshift and that Necro book, has been expended. And during this, Liquid is taking that bottom tower. It's the power of that brew versus the Necro books. You just always are able to pretty much kill them instantly. As a
they have sort of caught Kuro left behind though. Kinetic field's down. They have the walls upon him. We'll see if any sort of save comes in. Mind control is there on the high ground. Jumps in with the clap. Kuro being chased by the walls. Kinetic field does hold mind control in place. We'll see if they can do anything about getting these kills, finishing them off. They can drag Kuro back to his death, so they'll get something. LGD.
And they know that the Bruce split's down too, so they're going to head their way right into that Roche pit. Can Liquid defend this one?
I mean, if anything, they need
the gyro. Yeah.
And he's on his way straight over. Immediately TPs to the Shrine. X-Nova trying to keep their attention towards the side of it. Fire Blast to hold back Miracle. Somnus jumps in. There's the burst immediately, bringing both heroes down to half health. The Dream Coil also holding them back. Matumaman committed the cooldown.
They're a bit afraid now. Miracle already has 20 stacks up. They know that. And the Gyrocopter is definitely a force to be reckoned with. Almost approaching that B-Fly. Actually, I think he has it already.
And the courier is on
very
his way
early
out
timing. BKB into B-Fly right away. Already at the 24 minutes. They do not have great damage to go through that.
Yeah, but Timberman doing a very solid job at holding himself at the top of this net worth.
Yeah.
And now they are going to try and fight here. Everybody's going to look for control. Mind control's the one to jump in straight away, but immediate static storms down. They hold the brew in place. They'll look to burst him in time during the silence. Can they quite finish him? No, they can't. He gets the chance to pop the primal split. Chalice pops the BKB, but he has to run out of there. Sanity's Eclipse drops straight down onto the head of Arme to claim the Lycan's life. Liquid committing their ults, finding big kills. Miracle on the front line, seeing if he can catch anything more out. FY and Chalice back towards the Shrine. Keeping their distance, actually finding GH on the side of it all. He's able to tether himself over to Miracle, and Chalice and FY, they've got to get themselves out of here or be very careful. Kuro holds the Doom in place with the Nightmare. Mind control, ready to blink in if you can close the gap and go for the clap. They've managed to find the homing missile onto Chalice. Liquid starting to increase this lead, 5k now as it builds up.
This gyro is a big problem for LGD. They can't take the fights versus him. As soon as the BKB is popped, all their actual damage is gone because he can actually are down.
They're down.
A bit stronger now.
On that top lane, LGD are coming out. They do get the glimpse back onto Miracle. Being very careful how they fully commit though. Somnus actually getting caught and brought down very low. The damage from this Matuma-Man gyro with that very quick butterfly that we talked about is just tearing them apart. Buyback comes out from FY. But maybe an X-Nova, they're on the sidelines. They don't have buyback available, so there's another tower gone. And as soon as we see this 5k, 7k lead, it now stands at 11k for Team Liquid.
Off two in these fights, they're not able to stop it.
They want to try and commit for this. They've got the walls in, but already the Fiend's Grip holding Arme on the sidelines. Roshan's still getting beat down. They're going for the punch play. Can they lead it for the steal? They jump in, but they can't get it. Miracle, he's already picked up the Aegis. The Doom is down onto Miracle, but they've lost a puck. They're just losing, hemorrhaging heroes. LGD as Arme's down. Chalice as well. They may not even lose Miracle the once because GH, they're able to keep this man a little bit alive. The stick charges come out. Miracle, he's not even going to die once. They've lost 4 on LGD. Liquid only losing Kuro, and that
into the pit gets demolished by Matuma-Man. Oh my goodness, this could just well be the game, Owen.
I mean, we said it was looking close to the start, but as you say, this game has just fallen off incredibly for LGD. Liquid just finding these sweet spots to jump in and abuse the team fight that they brought, the itemization, as you say, just leaving LGD no hope whatsoever in these team fights. As the mid racks is down, 20k lead for Liquid, they move to a second set of racks. And here they go, the Int stacking up with a Hurricane Pipe from Miracle.
This is definitely the second racks. LGD unable to do anything versus this lineup now. They're going to port in. This
They've got it.
last effort.
They are going to try. Jumping straight away, but Matumulan just pops the BKB. Chalice leading onto Miracle, but GH is there with the tech, keeping Miracle alive. Sanity to Eclipse, drop down onto X-Nova. He's down. Arme gets picked apart as well. Chalice to fall. Double kill for Miracle, and
GG is called.
GG is called. It's all too much for LGD as Liquid beat down upon them in incredible fashion and secure themselves another victory here at Starladder, as Liquid are your Starladder I-League Season 4 champions.
They've defended their titles how many times now in a row? 3 times or so.